Okay, so first of all, we will have to start by setting the mood for this whole exercising. And no matter what you start, when you start exercising, you always want to create a separation from your everyday life. And that happens when you start creating the mood. So start creating slow figure eights, going forward and side, back and forward and back and forward and side, back. You keep going on your own so I can speak a little bit about this. So in your imagination, imagine that you're sitting with your chair actually at the front of the ocean with your feet in the water. The water is caressing your feet and you perceiving the wind coming towards you and you absorbing the entire ocean as it waves, and you try to simulate this entire feeling inside of your body with these waves. So the water element of the body is loose and natural, and you absorbing this vibration from the ocean. That's what you're trying to create here. Once everything is relaxed and the body settles into the middle, then we can start with the next thing. Stop in the center, palms up around your neck, behind your skull, underneath your skull. Lift your elbows up, and then low figure eights, going down 8 counts and up 8 counts, and go back to the right, and very loose bodies, separating bone from bone, muscle from muscle, loosening your spine and letting your organs relax inside as if you gently massaging everything, the entire body, inside and outside, but adding a nice little rhythm to your breathing. Now going up. It doesn't have to be by count, it's just a natural. Don't ever count. I have to do this sometimes as we're working with groups so everybody knows when and how to stop or start. And going down. Right now I can't even count because I'm talking and I forget the numbers anyhow. So we go just by feeling, going down and down. Moving your lower back, sitting on the sit bone from one side to the other, going up, and this time go a little bit higher up until you can see the sky above you, looking out more from the top of your chest and the throat center, and going down. Now a real deep curve, push with your legs against the floor, so you are grounding more and moving from the lumbar spine. Yeah? Feel the sacrum moving, going up and all the way up into the biggest arch, and then we will start arching. Curl, stop in the center, going to the right, and up, and exhale deep and inhale deep, and up and up and one more set, and just slightly faster, up and semicircle, and 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 last one, and come up to center, bring your arms down on your belly, and start the stimulation of the biological pump. And going back first, and it's like starting on engine, warming up the engine, narrowing of the pelvis, grounding, moving your feet in and out. Stimulating it just above the pubic bone. So it's a slight contraction into the curve. And as if you're kindling fire inside there. Go a little faster, and last one. Come up, bring your arms down to the side, and now we start with the real movement, as if you're gathering energy from the earth, bringing it up to heavens, and then releasing energy back to the earth what you have picked up. So it's digging. Picking up energy from the earth, bringing it into you, and from up there, from heavens. Last one, the next move, and as if you're creating your wings, and watch each other. Last one, palms together, and very deep exhalation, squeezing breath, narrowing of the pelvis, and pushing everything to the center and creating a real strong physical strength, especially in the spine, the entire torso, and grounding, creating the base, a very, very strong base. The last one, exhale deep, release it, open up. Arms open, lower your arm, Sebastian, a little bit, and Erika, open it up a little more, creating a pyramid center in the body. And breathing. as if you're sending shocks down into your belly to stimulate the life force over there, like you're throwing a pebble in the middle of the lake, and then the wave starts moving to the shore and rebounding back to the center from there. Last one, exhale deeply, deep. Take a deep breath, gathering. Bring your energy down. Creating very small figure eights. And in the same time as you're doing this, imagine the deepest possible sound that you might have ever heard, and then go even further, as if the earth is speaking to you from underneath, from the very, very core of it. What would be the sound if that comes and it penetrates your body to give you strength and support from the base, from underneath? Listen and imagine that sound. And try to give it life inside of you. It's like an emotion, almost like an emotion bubbling up. That it is a tremendous, tremendous power. Stop in the center and let your body wobble, but let your spine grow, especially in the back of your neck. The throat a little bit withdrawing. And then we are moving up towards the heart center now, strengthening the heart, the lungs, and the upper chamber of the body. So let's go with the eagle combination. Arms up and looking up, looking down. Last one, and bringing your energy higher and higher up in the body. It's traveling from the base and filling up the upper chamber from where we're going to move higher. Last one, bring your palms together and exhale deeply, open up, and hold that position as in surrender. That's the feeling what you want to emanate. But no weakness, just surrendering to the will of nature, the will of the universe, and trying or perceiving the creative force of the universe. So the palms are receiving and perceiving. Exhale deep and take a deep breath. Gather all that. Take it inside you. Pour it down inside you and on your body. Almost invisible figure eights, so you can feel very clearly the entire left side, right side, and where the exchange is happening. The first exchange is really, really low in the belly, as you're sitting from sit bone to sit bone, creating the spirals inside to travel up in the fifth line. And then stop in the center. And imagine the calmest sound of your heart. The calmest, most beautiful feelings that you can induce over there, but it is still throbbing with life. Listen to your heart singing in there. And now we're moving a step up through the throat center to the head and above, swimming. And small first. Like you're swimming upstream against a waterfall, yeah? First with less strength, and then just give it more life, more strength. To your fullest. Extend yourself, not just your arm, but the torso. Stay together. Very deep exhalation, like a wind coming out of your body. And circling above your head, like you're creating a bigger and a bigger aura around yourself, bigger space. Expand yourself. Loose bodies. The weight at the end of your hands. The entire body breathing, not just the lungs, not just the mouth, not just the nose. And then go up, like you're creating two holes in the sky, intertwining up there. Keep spiraling up, up. Is not local, but traveling up into infinity. And palms together. And back to grounding. Exhale deeply. Keep exhaling, exhaling. More, 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 more. Take a deep breath. And swallow your breath. Bring it down. Ground yourself all the way. Pour your energy down and out of your legs as you're resting. The figure eight is now only imaginary. It only happens inside of your body when it happens. Like a kind of a drunkenness, lightheadedness, evaporating from the top of your head. And bring your arms up. Look out in between this triangle in the fingers. Start the breathing, then I explain. Looking out through your eyes as if it is only one eye, it's the third eye stimulation, but looking in such a way that you're not really looking, but rather let the universe look back into you, space looking into you. Like little children, when they look at you, they are just absorbing you and absorbing everything. They are not yet looking with intent, they just absorbing. So here it is the same thing. If you look too intently, you stop energy to pour inside you. And this is rather opening than pushing. Like gazing into space and space gazing into you. Exhale deep. Take a deep breath. And let your energy pour down again so that you can ground yourself well. Like a funnel open on the top of your head. Energy going out and in at the same time. And as if you're listening to the music of the spheres, which doesn't really have a sound, or it does a sound, but it is not really a sound that we know of. Finishing up with huge waves so that you remain in this realm, and start small, we go for small and then increasing speed and go a little bigger, a little faster. Little bigger, little faster, deeper breathing. To the biggest of your capacity, but not faster, just the biggest. And deeper breathing, really expelling. Last one, stop in the center And now with a little strength from all over, compacting towards the center, stand up. Little distance between the two legs. Knee circles because we've been sitting for such a long time. And reverse it, and reverse it a little faster, and reverse, and straighten up. Walk around your chairs to the right. Ankle circles, about 7 inches between the two legs. And go, and up, and up, and up, and reverse it, and a little faster, and 4, and just stay there. And we're going for the knee to forehead, small at first, bigger and faster afterwards. Ready? And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Change. Exhale. Inhale in the back. 5, 6, 7, 8, and bigger a little, and change, and 1, change, and bigger, and change, and 6, and 7, and finish. Stand up. Spread your legs a little bit, palms on your belly, and just shifting weight from side to side, slow, as if you immersing yourself into the ground, pushing downwards, with a little stomping so you can push your whole strength down into the earth, and feeling where the changes inside of the body happening. Smaller and smaller, so you can, like a statue inside, stay in the center, but a loose statue, like a living tree. Bring your arms down. Just let your breath sink down into the body. And